So I've got two 350s, spare ones here, Carbys. So as you can see, that one does have a choke mechanism and a choke plate, but this one I've been trying to get to unstick by soaking it in a sonic bath and all that sort of stuff, and this is just sea solid. So what I want to do is potentially take the bits off these ones and put that over here on this one, which doesn't have any of the valve or mechanism. So working out the best way to do it. I don't really want to pull all three apart to make one. I know this one runs, it's got a few challenges to it, but it did sort of run with the choke on. Anyway, that's what the plan is. So after a fair bit of mucking around, I had to get both of those screws out, and they should just pull. No, how's it going to come out? Ah, okay. It just slides out. It's the clutch. Sorry, not clutch, choke. And then that, yeah, that just slides out. Should just slide out. Yeah. So that should be quite easy to transfer back onto the one in the car. So this is the car everywhere as per usual. Now, what I do is fit that there. That means that's like that. Yeah, that's the bottom side, so that's the top, and it needs to go like that. So we're sliding it in. And I think they've gone around exactly the opposite way that I need to put it around. Let's pull it out. Around this way. No, let me go and have a look at the other one. No, that's on exactly the wrong way. This needs to be up like that. Yeah, this needs to be up like that when that's flat, so it is this way. No. Let me sort this out, I'll get it back on. Hang on. Yeah, so it's this way, so that then have I got this complete? No. I've got it completely around the wrong way. That should be over there. Hang on, we'll sort that out. Yeah, that's the way. So then there's up, it's got choke, and then you pull it down. And that's where that mechanism goes through the hole. There's a hole there. And that's where the choke mechanism bolts onto there. But that should be enough for now, because all I really need to do is just make sure I have a choke. So let's see how that goes. What I might do while I'm here though is just take parts off this one. There's the housing, I think. The other housing looks like it's got some challenges. That will side thing there fell out, and this one's on the wrong way too. I noticed that. That's probably why I got it for so cheap. Probably because of the rest of the Carby stuff too. That's the one that I took out next to the fuel pump, or accelerator pump. That just don't absolutely put out fuel. So let's get this off. And see what we're looking at. It's not exactly the easiest to do is one here, but we can make do. Alright, brings the case off. So here's the float. So that, and there's the accelerator pump. So that pushes on a diaphragm that squirts fuel into it. That screw there, which is the one that came out, or the other one, is just really there for metering. Okay, let's see how that works. Okay, so I replaced that brass screw with one from the other Carby. So now we've got our choke sort of looking better. Don't have a freaking big hole on the side of our float chamber. Now that, I'm pretty sure is the vacuum for the advance for the distributor. So when that blows out, when it advances, it blows on that vacuum line, which should go on there but won't reach, and then around to that blocked off one to give it advance. So as that spins faster, it blows and then hooks up with the Carby that way. I did get some vacuum hose today, so what I might do next is just replace those bits. So what I'll do is I'll pull off that bit of vacuum hose. It's not really doing much, and measure a bit with a new hose that goes from there around to there. So you just need to cut it off there and put it in. Oh, can't work, and then it should be sweet. A new bit of hose. Alright, I'm gonna take this off the jack. And then it goes on there like that. On this side goes on vacuum vents just there. Right, now we've got to rinse and repeat with the other side. So the other side of that hose comes out there. It needs to go around into there. So for this next little fiddly bit, it's just vacuum hose onto there. Now we have let's see if we can get a way to get that choke to stay up. So I'm going to try and start it now. So we've got still got a crappy fuel filter. I want to make sure that it's all running, and I've got some new fuel hose, so I'm going to be changing that around so the filter will actually go in between the pump and the pump and the tank, so it'll go there, so it's not going to be pumping crap all through the tank. Actually, I will do that now. I'll change it over because I've got a new fuel filter, and got a lot out of the crap out of the tank anyway. The fuel filters are $10, so if I just need to get another one down the track, I will. Let's just let's see how that all works And yeah. Okay, so it's probably going to give you a better look at what I'm doing as opposed to doing everything by hand, and now I can use two hands, which is good. So what I want to do is I want to remove that fill filter. I want to run another fill line between those two, cut out that filter, put a new filter in line here, and then that'll stop crackle going into the fuel pump. So my glasses are all fogged up because it's raining. Let's get that underway. Yep. So these clips off. These just hold that fuel line in place. Oh, kick it. I'm just going to grab it like that so we don't have fuel going absolutely everywhere, even though it probably will. And get that one off that side. That's the best way to do this. If we pull that line's on, if we pull that to stop the filter, it's still got a clip on it. Stop it. Pull this one off the filter. The filter should only have a little barb on it. That one has been on here for a while. Yeah, it's coming. It's like Christmas. Come on, there we go. So there's one. And that, as you can see, that filter. That's what I wanted to do. So that filter is really, really black. Stuff coming out of it. It doesn't smell as bad as what it was, but it's still pretty average. So what we want to do is get rid of that white. This one. Making sure we don't lose our clips. And then we want to run a line between those two and clip it back on. So I'm just taking that clip off that one. Okay, so we've got our fuel hose and I'll be back. So use our new fuel filter and fuel line. Make sure this is the right stuff. Just went down a rip car and said, oh, it's on fuel line, thanks, yeah, that's right. So we want to run it between there and there. So give it a little more, so we probably want to cut it just here. I knew that wasn't going to work, it's not the best way. Hang on, let me grab something sharper. Yeah, this is the attack of the pink scissors. So we're going to mark off the foot just there. Fuel on. It's going to cut. And we want to make sure that you've got clips, one on each side. One on the top, one on the bottom. And this will just push on. There and push on. Out of the way. Car's pretty high because it's still jacked up. Take it down. Okay, get that fuel on. And put this clip there, because you can see where the barbs ended up. Barbs there. That. Okay. That's sort of back in position there. There's no clip on that. And that's a hard line there. So what we want to do is put our thing up, because this should, the new one should come with clips. Yeah, it does. So that will have the flow line on it, so it's that way, so it'll go in like that. And then it should be sweet. So I'll cut that, take a little bit out to fit that, and see how that goes. I don't think that much fuel will come out of it, but let's have that there, just in case. Put the hose into it. No. So this flow is going towards the pump, so that's almost made. Basically rookie mistake there. Put one of those old clips back on at the pump. Come on. Yeah, that's on. Okay, get one of our new clips. You want to straighten that up. That's that one. Flow that way. Arrow. I realise these ones are white. I would have preferred it to be clear, so then we can see what's going on. Right. On there. Do we want to take? Yeah, it's a bit too long. Let's take a little bit off. One, two. There. Further. These hoses are tight. Okay. Oh, that one come off. So that's in now, and that should sort out that part of the fuel stuff. Okay, so now we're ready to give it a bit of a test. I might sort of hold that down. I don't know how it's going to stay. A bit of choke on. See if that blows off. I can launch it in space. Alright. See how we go. See if we can get it to run for an extended period of time. Yes, I would say that it does. So let us do the squirty squirt. And let's see what happens. It should fire. Would have been alright if the freaking cork hadn't fallen off the choke. Probably. Some more. Okay, something a bit more ingenious for that choke. Just a bit of pink string. Alright. Leave it like that. The choke is on, but not all the way. Let's give it a few pumps as well and see if it's to run properly. Choke. No, went around last time, it was sort of half covered. Especially that accelerator pump, not doing squat. You can hear it a little bit. Let's shake that down a little bit more. Let's see what you want to do this time. Fuel. Oh yeah, maybe not getting any. Do one more go. And then it's time to do other things. Carby. I don't want to flog the crap out like that. So we'll be doing some work on that. And so things sitting there for a while. That fuel was pretty average, and I reckon it's got some varnish in it. So we'll give this a quick go as a precursor to pulling the whole thing apart. So this is just throttable and Carby cleaner. And a good cranking there. Okay. Let's see how much of a fireball that can create. Doing it by itself. Okay. Give it a little black. It just started and ran. That time, this is the wonder cure that we've all been looking for years. Yeah. Let's grab a red bit for it. So I'm squirting directly in. Let's clean it a bit. We're out there. Oh well, let's see how that wants to run now. I'll be surprised. I'm going to put my foot on the accelerator this time. Right, still running out of fuel, and then deciding to die. Let's have a look at that fuel that's coming out of it now. Fuel pump's working. It's pumped all of that out from, I reckon a lot of this has got to do with this varnish crap fuel that was in it. I've got another 10 litres today, haven't put it in it. It's smelling a bit better, still got a fair bit of a methane smell to it. It's cleaning parts. Alright, let's try that again. One last time. I really need to go and get ready to go out. Okay. Let's see how we go this time. So we're almost getting it ready, running it well enough to be able to put water in it. done. What we can do, maybe I'll just do another shot in there and just let it sit. But I reckon that's jets, I reckon it's fuel pump. There's a few things going on there. Anyway,